like everything about you. Everything about you.
Everybody, and welcome to Zenfolio Live. I'm Robert with Zenfolio Customer Success, and thanks for joining us here on today's live stream where we're going to be talking about the difference between coupons, coupon campaigns, and gift certificates. There's already been a couple of you guys saying hi to us in chat. Carrie, I think I said it right. Lacassie said hi, and then we've got Mike Singer talking about Greta Van Fleet, who he said sounds like Zeppelin, so I'm going to have to check them out as soon as I'm done today because I am a huge Zeppelin fan. So, hey, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Roxanne says hi as well. Always good to have you here hanging out with us, Roxanne. Those of you guys, if this is your first time joining us, make sure to say hi to us in the chat. Let us know where you're from. If you guys have any questions about Zenfolio at all, make sure that you get those in the chat. Now, those of you guys who are watching the recorded version of this, there is a link in the description below that says questions for next week, and that is where you can submit a question so I can answer it the following week. We would love to have you come join us live, but I know everybody just can't stop what they're doing on Thursdays and jump on a live stream, which is why I'm really appreciative of those of you guys who do. All right, but let's go ahead and jump into our topic today. We're going to be talking about, like I said, coupons, campaigns, and gift certificates. We're going to talk about what the difference is, which one is better, how to see when they were used, and how to view the orders that they were used on. So let's go ahead and jump in here. All right, so here I am in my Zenfolio account. And first, let's talk about the difference between coupons, coupon campaigns, and a gift certificate. So we're going to go to selling so you can see where that you need to go to access this information. So we're going to go up here to selling and just click right on selling. And then over on the right here in your selling panel, you'll have coupons and campaigns and gift certificates over here as well. Now, coupons and campaigns are both in this section right here, and then gift certificates are down here. Now, the difference between gift certificates and coupons and campaigns is that a gift certificate is like you pulled a $20 bill out of your wallet and you handed it to somebody and said, here, you can use this however you want on my website. Gift certificates have no restrictions on them, so they can use it on any gallery to buy any product that they want, and they can even use a gift certificate to pay for shipping. So let me jump into the gift certificate section so you can just see how it looks. So we're going to click Add New Gift Certificate, and this is basically the screen that you're going to get right here. It's going to say gift certificate information. You put in a name like demo gift. The description doesn't really matter. Gift certificate code would be demo 1. All right, and that's going to be the gift certificate code that you're going to give to your clients. And then if you scroll down here, you set your currency and your amount, and that's it. So in this case, this is a $20 gift certificate. If you'll notice, there is nowhere here that I can restrict the use. I cannot restrict it to be used on certain products. I cannot restrict it to be used for only shipping or not for shipping. This is, you are essentially pulling $20 out of your pocket and giving it to somebody and saying, here, Mike, here's $20 that you can spend on my website however you want. Now, occasionally gift certificates are good to use, you know, for certain situations. I can't think of one at the moment. Most of the time, my suggestion is going to be to stick with a coupon or a coupon campaign. But if you need to give somebody $20 that they can use for whatever, a quick way to do that is through a gift certificate. My strong suggestion, though, my real suggestion is to stay within coupons and coupon campaigns, which we're going to go into those now. So we're going to go back to selling, and we're going to go down here to coupons and campaigns. And there are coupons and there are coupon campaigns. The difference between the two is that a coupon is a single coupon. Now, it can be used by multiple people depending on how you set it up, and a coupon campaign creates a series of coupons. So that's the difference between the two. So let's start out with a Siri, I'm not talking to you.
Greetings, DJ Snack Bunny.
Siri thinks that I'm talking to her. Sorry, hold on, guys. All right, so let me jump back into this. All right, so we're going to click here and click Add New Coupon. And what we're going to do is we're going to go right here, and we're going to start out with just an individual coupon. And now, I talked about coupon strategies, I think either last week or the week before that. There's a really great live stream. You should jump back and check it out. It's 3 coupon strategies to help increase your sales, where I go through and I really discuss these coupon strategies in depth of how to use these different coupons. Today, I just really want to give you guys an understanding of what the difference is between the 3, the gift certificate, the coupon, and the coupon campaign. All right, so here we are. Here we're going to do an individual coupon, and this is an individual coupon, so we're just going to put a name. We'll call it demo coupon or demo coupe, whatever is fine. I'll call this Greta, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and put in a type of coupon value. Now, right away, here you can see that I'm not making a coupon amount. I have a couple of different options. So we can say discount products, and then we can say the type, we can say an amount. So if you want to make this like a print credit, like if you want to hand somebody $20 that they can only use in a certain gallery, this is the way that you would want to do it. So for discount products, you could say an amount, and you could say this is a $20 coupon credit that cannot be used for shipping, but it can be used for any products and in any gallery on my website. So this way, you are giving people essentially a gift certificate that has a little bit more control on it. You're not letting them use it for shipping. All right. So this is one way that you can do it. Now, another way that you could do it as well is you could say, you know what? I don't want this to be a $20 credit. I want this to be a discount. So let's go to a percentage discount, and we'll say, you know what? This is a 20% discount off of digital downloads only. All right. And this is still an individual coupon. We haven't gone through any of the restrictions down here yet. So now let's go down here, and this is an individual coupon. And if we leave it set the way that this is, we can send this code out, and people can use this coupon code over and over again in our galleries to get a 20% discount for digital downloads or whatever settings that we have. Now, if you want this to be a one-time use coupon for one specific client, you can go here and say, you know what, this has a one-time use limit. Now, I see Michael Stone says, I use the gift certificates for school auctions. Hey, Michael, that is a great use for gift certificates. Definitely a really good use for them. Something I had not thought of. Now, if you want to keep using it that way, you can. You could also set up the coupon, and that way you could at least restrict it to only being used to purchase products, and they would still have to pay for their shipping. Or, if you want to keep it the way you've been doing it, and that works great, you can do that as well. The reason that I like coupons so much is because you can make them function just like a gift certificate, except that you can add certain restrictions, maybe a certain gallery or something like that. So this is just a normal coupon. Now, if we wanted to go back, if we wanted to do a coupon campaign, let's say that we've got an event coming up. Maybe we're doing a photo booth, and we want to give everybody that comes and gets their picture taken, we want to give them a coupon to try to go online and get them to buy their photos within maybe the first week. And so what we want to do is, rather than creating one coupon code that people can use over and over again and buy a whole bunch of photos, maybe we want to create a coupon campaign. And so what we can do is say, create a coupon campaign. And let's say there's going to be about, I don't know, 500 guests here. You can put in the coupon campaign right here. And then if you go down here, you can say photo booth, and we can make these random. And so we can create 500 random coupons that will give people 20% off of their products. And maybe we want to do prints. And we'll leave self-fulfilled and packages turned off, but we want it to only work in this particular group right here. And then also we want it to be one-time use, and we only want this coupon to be valid if they use it before next Thursday. So now if we click save, Zenfolio is going to generate 500 single-time use coupon codes. Then we can then take that event, and then when people come up and they have their photo taken at that photo booth, hopefully you're handing them out a card, and you could have that coupon code printed on the back of the card for them to use, or you could just have it and write it on there, however you want to do it. But now you've got these 500 single-time use coupons created, and you didn't have to come in here and do it one at a time. All right, so that's the difference between coupons, coupon campaigns, and gift certificates. Gift certificates are like handing somebody money right out of your wallet that they can only use on your website. They can use it for, again, like I said, shipping for any gallery, any product that you offer. Coupons are for, one client. Let's say you've got a specific wedding client that you want to give a discount to. You can create a single time use coupon and give them that discount. Or if you need to create a bunch of coupons for an event, that's when you want to start looking at doing a coupon campaign. Especially with the holidays coming up, coupon campaigns are really nice, because if you use Zenfolio events, you can also take that CSV file of all the coupon codes and put it into your event participant list and email your coupon codes out to all of the people in that event participant list. All right, let me jump back here to my dashboard really quick. If you guys have any questions about coupons, anything that I went over too fast, you want me to go back through, let me know. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is how to see where these coupons were used, or how to check the usage. And so to do that, I'm going to have to kind of go old school and go back to my old account that I used to use, because this is my new demo account that I actually don't have any orders processed through or anything like that. So I'm going to jump back to my old account and show you guys how to do this. Now, let me jump back here and get this pulled up. Those of you guys who have been around Zenfolio for a while, you might recognize this. This is the Zenfolio dashboard. For those of you guys who your account looks like this. Oh, not that. Where did it go? Well, it went somewhere. If it looks like that, that you have a newer account. Now, this is the old dashboard account right here. What we're going to do is we're going to go into selling, and this is where we can actually see our order reports. And look, there I am. Let me close that out. You can actually see your order reports in here. And so if you want to see what coupons are being used or what coupons have been used in this year, the past year. You can see that information by going into your selling and then go to reports and payouts right here. Go to sales report, and there's actually a coupon tab that you can click on right here. So you can click on this coupon tab and you can actually see what coupons have been used, how many times they've been used, and the type of discount that they gave. Now, if you need to look at any other information for this coupon, what you want to do is copy the coupon code, because what you want to do is go back to selling, and then you're going to go to your coupons and campaigns right here. And then you want to make sure that you have inactive checked, because what we're going to do is we're going to do a Command F. You guys probably can't see that. Let me pull this down a little bit. We're going to do a Command F. I'm going to paste in that coupon code. This is going to take me to where that coupon code is on the page. And then I can actually click on this little usage button right over here. And this will let me see the orders that this coupon was used in and the date. And so now I can see the orders that coupon was used in. I can actually even click on these orders, and it's going to take me to that order report. So if I go here and I say show details, you can see right up here, it says here is that coupon code. So if you need to track that information, that's another good reason to use coupons, because gift certificates are seen as a form of payment, and they're not going to show up in that coupon field. You're just going to have to look at the orders and see if they were used. All right, so that's another good reason to use a coupon if you want to be able to track that information. All right, let me get back to my dashboard here really quick, and let me get back to my photos page here. That was really weird. All right, back on my photos page. And if you guys have any questions about order report, how to find that information, if you want me to go back through any of that, definitely let me know. Let me check on you guys in chat and make sure that I'm all caught up right here. Let's see. Carrie says, great idea, Michael. Absolutely. You know, for the longest time, I always stuck to using just coupon codes because I really like the restrictions that I can apply to them. But for things like school auctions or charity, different situations like that, definitely a gift certificate is a really good option to use. Adrian Miller says, hi. Hey, Adrian, thanks for coming and hanging back out with us. Home Phone says, aloha. Aloha, Home Phone. Hopefully you're hanging out in Hawaii. If not, I bet you wish you were, because I do. And then let's see. And I do want to say thanks for Cheryl for coming on here and helping me moderate. She does an awesome job in the chat. I always appreciate those of you guys who come and hang out with me and moderate and help me out and keep me straight or make me laugh sometimes. You guys are awesome. All right, let me grab some email questions really quick. But if you guys have any questions, make sure to get those in the chat so I can get those answered live for you. All right, I've got a question here that says, what about clients wanting to buy other clients a gift certificate for them to book a shoot, or if I want to offer a raffle of a gift certificate at a fundraiser? Yeah, I mean, absolutely. If you have a client, if you want to set up and sell gift certificates, you could do that as a self-fulfilled product. You could do it as a self-fulfilled product, and then you would just have to email them that gift certificate. So there's a really great video tutorial on our YouTube channel that says how to sell anything you want through Zenfolio. That video will take you through the whole process of setting up a self-fulfilled product, and that will let you set up and sell gift certificates. Now, again, you can still use a coupon in place of a gift certificate if you want to put some kind of restrictions on it. My biggest suggestion above everything else is that if nothing else, you restrict it to not be used on shipping. That is the one thing that I would definitely suggest setting up the coupon at the minimum. Don't let it be used for shipping. Anything else is fine. I would just not let it be used for shipping. All right, next email question says, I gave someone the login to my Zenfolio account so they can upload some photos for me, but now I'm thinking that I probably should not have done that. How do I change my email and password? Well, hopefully you can still get into your Zenfolio account. If you can't, reach out to our support team right here. You can either go to chat or you can shoot us an email at zenfolio.com/contact. When you email us, you need to let us know what's going on. Send us the email that's associated to your account. And also, just to speed up the process, go ahead and verify the last 4 digits of the card, the billing card that's on file, and that will let us verify your identity, and we can start helping you recover that. That's if you can't get into your account. Now, if you still have access to your account and you're worried about that person that you gave your login information to, you want to go up here to your account name and then go right here to account. And then over here on this, you can go to email and password. And this is where you can change that information. So you'll have to enter your old password, put in a new password here, and then you can change your email by putting in your email here and changing the email. All right, so you can go there and do that. Now, if you have an advanced account, you can actually create logins for other users. And that is what I would suggest doing. I would never, ever give my login out to anybody. If you have an advanced account, you can go up here to your account and go down here to manage users. And you can actually create a new user for your account. So you can create a new user, put in their name, their email address, give them a username, and then you can decide what access level they'll have. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that all of these users' accounts that you give can see all of the photos in there. Now, some of them can't change things. They can't view other parts of the account, but they can view all of the photos that are uploaded in there. But once you go here and you choose a role, go down to here. You can't really see it right now because my screen's too big. But after you do that, you hit continue, and it will send them an email, and they can click on it and create a password. And they now have their own password into your account. And if something comes up, if you're like, I probably should not give them that information, or I probably need to change that, you can always go back to manage user, and that is where you can, if you have some here, you can deactivate them, you can, change different things, you can change the role and all of that. So you have a lot more control. So again, I would never, ever, ever give the admin access out to somebody else. I would create a user account if you have that level. And if you're not sure what level of account you have, just hover over your name and go to account, and then you can go to account information, and it'll tell you what plan you have right here. And if you have something like a premium or a pro, you'll need to go ahead and upgrade to the advanced plan to get that option of having the other users login option. And that's a good time to reach out to the support team. Definitely, if you're wondering if you should upgrade, if you're wondering what options you get, reach out to the support team. They can tell you your options, tell you what you'll be gaining. Great. It's a great time to reach out and talk to them about your options. All right, let me go back to my photos page really quick and just get back onto the home page, not the home page gallery, but we'll go to all photographs. And let's see, let me check on you guys here in chat. I've got Lamar Photography says, after 46 years, I just unincorporated. Can I remove the ink from my business name on Zenfolio? Yes, you can. So there's going to be a couple of different variables in there. It depends on how that information is in there. So if you've purchased a custom domain, you'll need to do that through your custom domain provider, which would be like GoDaddy or Network Solutions. And now I do want to put out a word of caution if you do that. If you have already linked a custom domain to your Zenfolio account and you change that any links that you had put out before then with that old custom domain will no longer work. So one thing that you want to be aware of, if you change that custom domain that's linking to your Zenfolio account, that's going to break any of the existing links that you've sent out to your clients because the domain name has changed. Now, if you're just using Zenfolio's default name, you can change that in your account. If you go to Zenfolio, go to account right here, you can go up here to personal information first, and this is where your username comes in. So if you just have it and you're just using the default URL, you just need to click on this and you can remove it here, and then you're going to save that right here. So you'll just click the save button up here. Let me zoom out so you guys can see this stuff. Click save here and that will remove it. Now, if you're, like I said, if you just use that domain, I believe that it should redirect. I'm going to get some clarification and I'll let you know, but if you change your username in here, I believe it will redirect to the new name that you changed. But let me grab some clarification before you take that as the truth. All right. Now, if you also have it in your display name and in your copyright and things like that, you can change that information here. So if you click on display name and copyright right over here, you can go here and you can change that here. So you can change the display name here, change your copyright. And then again, there's other places like if you've uploaded custom logos, you'll need to go in, change out those logo files, remove that incorporated there. It really, Lamar, just depends on where all you've put that incorporated as to what all you're going to have to do to remove that from your account. Hopefully that kind of gave you an idea of where to start. If I need to go back over any of that, definitely please let me know. All right, let's see. Kari, and I hope I'm saying your name right. If not, please let me know in the chat and feel free to make fun of me. Can you attach a specific email address to a gallery to send a coupon, as in when pressing invite, the assigned email address would appear automatically in the send field? Thank you. Kind of, you can. So there's a couple of different ways to do that. One is going to be if you want to manually assign it, like if you want to do that, you can do that in your communications list. So if we go here, I've got this user right here, and let's say that I want to attach him to a specific gallery. I can choose him, or maybe I want to do all of these people that are in here. All right. I can select all of them. I can go to manage tags and I can say, you know what, these guys are all associated with my homepage. Let's just say the homepage. All right. And we're going to hit apply. Now, these email addresses got in here from either visitor sign in or they were manually imported by me. If you need to import your contacts, there's a video on our channel that goes through the whole process of showing you how to import your contacts. But you can import them by clicking this. You just have to make sure that your CSV file's in a specific order. And on import, you can actually tag them to certain galleries. So you can say, if I put a CSV file in here, you can say, when I import these contacts, they all are tagged with this. Okay? So that's one way. Now, visitor sign-in is another way that email addresses get in here, and we'll go through that in a second. But now I've assigned these guys to be linked to my homepage. So now if I go back to my photos and I go to the homepage gallery right here, and we go up here to email gallery, it doesn't automatically pop up, but I can go to contacts and I can say, let me see the contacts who are tagged for this gallery. And now they'll pop up. And then I can select them and put them in. Or if you want to grab the contacts that are associated to another gallery, or if you want to grab the contacts that are associated to an entire group, you can do that as well. And that will put all of their email addresses in here so that you can send them an email on that. So anyway, I hope that kind of answers your question about how to do it. Now, I know we still need to talk about visitor sign-in. So visitor sign-in is a way that you can get people to give you their email addresses, and it auto tags them to the gallery that they did the sign-in through. So if I go to my homepage gallery right here, and we click up here on access, and we go to visitor sign in, we want to make sure that visitor sign in is turned on. So I'm going to uncheck that option. I'm going to scroll down here. I'm going to say, yes, let's display a visitor sign in. And one of the things that I do is I turn off this first option. I don't want to get an email every single time somebody's done a visitor sign in. But what I do want to happen is I want my contact lists to get automatically updated with that information. So we're going to make sure that this next option right here is checked. Okay. And then you can customize this message if you want, and then you can set up which sign-in fields are required down here. Now, once you have all this set up, we're going to click save. And now let me show you how this works and what happens. So if I go to my homepage gallery, what I'm going to do first is get the link to that. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go up here to access, and then we're going to go to sharing, and we're just going to get the short link to this. And I'm going to hit cancel. And now what I'm going to do is, to see this like a visitor, something that I definitely recommend you guys do, we're going to go up to File, New Incognito Window, and then we can paste in this, and now I'm viewing this like I grabbed the wrong link. Sorry guys, 1 second. Let me get that link again. So I need to go to homepage, access, sharing, and then let me just copy this link right here. So let me just copy that link and paste that into my incognito window here. And so now you guys can see here is that visitor sign in window that I turned on right here. So now I just put in my name, which let's say this is Kari, and the email is kari@email.com. All right, and I'm going to hit continue. After that, I can actually go and see the photos. All right, but what happened during that process is we go back in here, and now we go to communications. Now that email address is in here. It's right here. And if I click on it, you can see, where's it at? Right here. If I go to manage tags, it is tagged to the homepage gallery because that is the point where that information was captured. So it's auto tagging it to that homepage gallery. So visitor sign-in is really, really useful for capturing visitor information. If you shoot weddings and you're going to have a lot of wedding guests checking out that wedding gallery, visitor sign-in is going to be really helpful because it's going to get all of those people's information that you can then turn around and email back out to. You know, you can have triggered emails set up. There's lots of things you can do once you have that email captured. So hopefully that kind of answered your question. Let me check on you guys here in chat really quick. Okay, let's see. Did I miss something? What kind of dog do you have? He's announcing his presence in the background. I do a lot of pet portraits. Hey, Lamar, that was actually not my dog. The people just behind me here have a really yappy, loud dog. Wonderful dog. His name is Micah. I can't remember what kind he is. He's a rescue. They rescue dogs, so they have a lot of dogs running around sometimes and not always barking, or barking not always at the greatest of times. Now, I am a big pet lover myself. Up until recently, I had a Chihuahua, a Lab, and a Great Dane. And the coolest thing about that was that they could all three stand, well, the Chihuahua could stand under the Lab, and the lab could stand under the Great Dane all at the same time without really kind of touching each other. Unfortunately, the Chihuahua and the lab were 12 and 13 years old, and they passed on this year, but we do still have the Great Dane. He's an amazing dog. He's usually pretty quiet, and he's actually not hanging out with me today, which is weird. Usually he's hanging out with me. But yeah, big dog lover myself, but that one was not mine. All right, let me grab another email question really quick. If you guys have any questions in the chat, make sure that you get those in there so I can get those answered for you live. Those of you who are viewing the recorded version of this, make sure that you click that link in the description below this video so that you can submit questions that I will answer the following week. And those of you guys who are watching this right now, I would appreciate it if you would definitely give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you click that subscribe button. We go live every Thursday at the same time, and this way you get notified when we go live. And one more thing, and I'm going to grab another question. Last week or the week before, I talked about pre-order. If you didn't watch that video or if you weren't part of that live stream, I would really recommend going and checking out that video on pre-order. Definitely go check it out if you haven't seen it, and that's all I'm going to say. All right, let me go grab an email question really quick. Let's see, my next question says, I would like for my file names to show in the gallery when clients are viewing them. How do I make sure that the file name is there? All right, well, there's a couple of different pieces to this. All right, one, you need to make sure that when you upload photos that the file name is automatically becoming the image title if you want it to be that. That's the only way to get it to show into the gallery. Now, in older Zenfolio accounts, like the one I was in earlier, this was an option that was turned off by default, and you actually had to go in and turn it on. So let me pull in my old account here really quick. And if I go to settings, I think I'm still logged in. Yep. So if I go to settings, there's actually an upload setting right down here underneath my head here. And if I click on that, there's a little button right here that says automatically copy file names to photo titles. And in the older accounts, it was turned off by default. It was unchecked. So you had to come in and make sure that was checked. And then as soon as you started uploading photos from that point on, the file name would become the photo title. So if you have an older account, you want to go check and make sure that that option is checked. So again, that's under settings, account, and then upload settings. Make sure you check that. Now, if it was turned off, any photos that you uploaded before this, you will have to go in and manually update them. So for instance, let's see if I have any in here. I don't think I have any, but let's say that none of these photos have the file names. You would have to go in here, select all of them. So let me go to the bottom here, get myself out of the way so you guys can see it. Go to select all, and then you can go up to the top and you can say photo details, copy the title from the file name and hit save. And that would automatically make the title of that image the file name. Now, for those of you guys who have newer accounts, that option should be already turned on by default. So any photos that you uploaded into your account should already be getting the file name into the title by default. If you're not sure, it's pretty much in the same place. You can go up to your name up here, go to account, go to upload setting, which is right here behind my head, and then make sure that that option is turned on. All right. Now, if that option's turned on and you have file names all in here, but they're not showing to the client, the next place to check is your gallery settings. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab this preview link and I'm going to open it in a new tab. Because what we need to do is we need to get this homepage gallery opened up in customized view so we can take a look at the gallery settings. So we're going to go up here and we're going to hover over the edit button, and I'm going to hit edit page options. And as you can see right now, those file names are not showing at all. Even though they're showing on the back end, they're not showing here. That's because there's a setting in here that we need to change. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to options, uncheck use default. We're going to go to thumbnails, and there's a little button right here that says title. We're going to set it to show, and then we need to decide how we want it to show. So we can leave it to that hover overlay, or we can change it to something else right here. It just depends on what you want. But the most important thing is that you set that title to show. So now that that title's showing, let me get myself out of the way. We're going to hit apply. And now we should start seeing those file names on here when we hover over the images. So right here is the file name. All right, and then if you go and you click on this, depending on what page it goes to, depending on what page it's open, you might have to change the options there as well. Now, once you have this looking the way that you want with the file name showing, make sure that you hit that Save as Default button, hit Apply, and then publish your changes so that they get pushed out to the live version of your website. All right, let me get back to my dashboard. Great questions today, guys, though. Really great questions. If you guys have any other questions about that, please make sure to get them in the chat. Let me catch up with you guys here really quick. Let's see. Shark says, does Zenfolio do any automated coupons for the holidays to help me make bank? Hey, Sharks, great to have you here hanging out with us again. Always love it when you drop in. Absolutely, Zenfolio does do what we call free client marketing. There is a video tutorial on our YouTube channel. Just go to the channel, search for free client marketing. It'll go through the whole process, but it's definitely something, especially with the holiday seasons coming up, you guys should definitely check this out because we're going to do a lot of the marketing work for you. So if you go to your account right up here, again, going up to this, click on account, we're going to go to the selling section. So let me get myself out of the way. We're going to go down here to selling. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go right here to free client marketing. So we're going to click on free client marketing. And then what we're going to do is go right over here. And these are different client campaigns that you can enroll in that Zenfolio will automatically email your clients on your behalf for these campaigns. And so what you want to do is first you want to kind of give this a good read, make sure that you understand how it works. Definitely check out these two links to help make sure that you're prepared for the campaigns. And then you can either enroll in all of them or you can scroll down and you can pick and choose which ones you want to enroll in. And what we'll do is, if for instance, if you enroll in this one, then on the 23rd of November, we are going to send an email out to your clients that you have in your communications and contact list who have been active. And I think it's like the last 90 days. I can't remember the exact number, but we're going to email them on your behalf. Now the email is going to look like it come from you, and it's going to have an image. It's going to have something. Let me just show you. You can actually go here and kind of get a preview of what that looks like. So if you go down here, you can actually get a preview of what the email looks like. So your clients will get an email that looks something like this and has the coupon code on it, and the order now button would take them to your website. And that's how that works. Let me get back to my photos page here. So definitely, guys, especially with the holidays coming up, definitely something that I would recommend checking out. Again, there's a really great video that goes over all of that in depth on the channel. Just look for free client marketing and it will walk you through all the steps. It'll show you who gets emailed. It'll show you how to get the different information about the different campaigns that are coming up and all of that. But it's a great feature to check out. All right, let's see. Roxanne says, how do I move an image from one gallery to another? Well, there's a couple of ways that you can do it. It depends on what you're trying to do. So let me go to this account right here. And let's say that I've got a photo in, let me find one. We'll go to 2018. Let's say in this family portraits, for whatever reason, maybe I want to move this photo to another gallery. Maybe I want to copy it into my portfolio gallery. So there's two ways of doing it. If you want to just actually move it and remove it from this gallery and put it into another gallery, you just hover over the image, click on this, and then you can hit move, and then select what gallery you want to move it to. And that will remove that image from this gallery and put it in that gallery. If you just want to make a copy of it, let's say that this is a family shoot that I did, and I want to take one or two of these photos and add them to my portfolio, but I don't want to just remove them from the gallery. Well, you can do a copy instead. And so it's the same thing. You just click on this, and instead of move, you're going to say copy, and then just choose the gallery that you want to copy it to. It'll leave that image intact in this gallery and copy a new image into that other gallery that you selected there. Now, the other thing that you can do as well is you can click on this, and if you hold Command, because I'm on a Mac, you can go there, and you can select multiple photos to move or copy by doing that. If you're on if your header is blue, you're going to use this action menu to do that. If your header is white, like this one, you're going to use the photo actions menu. So you're going to go right here, hold Command, and go photo actions, and then there's a move or a copy there. So that is the two different ways of doing it. I'm a really big fan of doing that. Now, a lot of people try to use collections. Guys, if you want my honest opinion, stay away from collections. They're going to cause you a lot of trouble. Just copy the photo to the other gallery. That's what I would recommend doing. All right. Great question, though. Let me see. Let me check on you guys in chat really quick. Home Phone says, Sharks, are you going to the game tonight? Playing Buffalo. I wish I had tickets. I can't wait to see Eric. And then Roxanne says, okay. Cheryl says, Vanna will show you how. Haha. All right, let me grab another email question really quick. If you guys have any questions, make sure that you get those in the chat. We've got about 14 minutes left. Please don't wait till the last minute. Remember, there is about a 30-second delay, so by the time you hear me say we have 14 minutes left, we actually have about 13 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, let me go over here and grab another email question really quick. I have a client who says she saved favorites, but I cannot find them. I never got an email. How do I locate them? So if you have clients that are using the favorites feature and they're telling you that they saved favorites and you can't find them, you can use the search function in favorites. Now, I don't think I have anything favorited in this account, so I'm going to do a switch again. I'm going to go back to this old account right here. And in this old account, if we go up here to favorites, there is a search button up at the top that you can click on. Maybe. Let me jump back over here. And we'll start with this account first. Oh, there we go. Okay. So right here, there is a search button up here. So I'm in favorites. If you go to search, you can just type in John and hit search. And that is going to search for all the people on the current favorite list that you're in. Now, shared favorites are favorites that people have already shared with you. Chances are what you're going to be looking for is going to be in the other favorites, which right now, that search did not produce any results, but here's that. So if I were to just type in home and hit search, it would show the favorites from home phone. And then archived is the same thing. If there were archived favorites, you can search there. Now, it's the same in the new account or the blue header right here. If you go to favorites, you can do a search right here. So there's a search button. Again, I don't have any information in this one, so nothing is going to show up. But let me just click on this, and I'm going to say search for Robert or Rob, hit search. Same thing. You just have to bounce through these different menu options right here to see if any search results showed up there. All right, let's see. Roxanne says, what is the difference between the white header and the blue one? The blue header is the new photos page. So this is the new photos page. You guys might have seen it. If you have an older account, you'll probably see this option up here that says the new photo page is here. Try it now, and then you can click there and you can try it out if you want to try it out. If you created a Zenfolio account within the past, I think it passed this year, yours probably is going to look like this with no option. That's because you're on the new photos page. You never had the old photos page, so you can't really switch back. So that's the difference between the two. All right, let's see. Robert, where did you get that shirt? This is a Photographer Central shirt. I got it from Zenfolio when I got hired several years ago. If you're not familiar with Photographer Central, you should definitely go check it out. It is a great service. You can get a listing on there. If you have an advanced account, I think you get a complimentary listing. It's kind of like, what is it like? It's kind of like a business directory for photographers, but for clients to go and find you. So definitely check out Photographer Central for that. Okay, let's see. Is there a note box per image in galleries that allow us to keep private notes on the image? If you want to keep private notes on the image, you can. You can add captions. Now, as long as your captions are not set to show, they would be private only to you, or they would be viewable only to you. So if you go onto this image right here and you go to details, there's actually a caption section right here that you can write information in. And as long as you have your captions set to not show in Zenfolio, then your clients are not going to be able to see that capture or that caption information. So that is probably the one that you want to use right there, is the caption option. And you can write captions for images. You can write them for the gallery. You can write them for all kinds of other, groups, collections, etc. All right, let's see. Let me make sure that I am keeping up with you guys in chat. Hopefully that answered your question. Let's see. Debbie Ford said, thank you for all the great info. I just took my account live yesterday for senior portraits. Hey, Debbie, that's awesome. Congratulations. Glad to hear that. I wish you lots of success. Definitely make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, because we do the live streams every week. There's always new information coming out, and there's lots of great tutorials to go through to help you get that account set up. But congratulations and welcome to Zenfolio. Wishing you lots of success. There's a really great community of people here who have a lot of experience with Zenfolio and can help you out as well. Adrian says, am I invisible? I don't think so. Hopefully not. Adrian, if I missed the question, please definitely let me know. Sometimes I don't always see them in the chat. It gets going really fast sometimes, and I don't always see them. So I'm sorry if I missed a question. Mike says, great info. I'm glad I asked. Absolutely, yeah. Definitely check out Photographer Central, Mike. Great stuff there, for sure. Debbie says, can you exclude contacts from the Zenfolio holiday campaign? Auto, can you exclude them? If you want to exclude them, I think you have to remove them from your contact list, or you can set the galleries that they're associated with to be private. Basically, what you can do is you can go to, I believe you go to in here and you can delete them out of this. But I think also too, if they're in your orders, you also have to set the galleries to be private as well to exclude them out. I'll double check on that. definitely reach out to the support team on that question. I don't have the specific information in front of me right here. But if you go, hey Debbie, if you go to, within the account, if you go to, just go to selling down here, and then free client marketing. If you go to this campaign preparedness checklist, which is what I'm about to do right now, I'm pretty sure it will tell you how to do just that, how to keep people from receiving that stuff. So let's see here really quick. So this will tell you how to opt out right here. So is there a way to exclude a specific gallery groups or clients that have been tagged? So to exclude clients that have been tagged from a particular group or gallery, you have to set the gallery or group to private or disable print ordering. So you have to set the gallery to private. All right, let me go back up here to this, and let's see. Adrian, I am not seeing your question. I have no idea. If you can, there is a link in the description below this video that says Zenfolio Live question. If you can go there, if for some reason it's not coming through onto the YouTube chat, so I have no idea why I'm not seeing it. There's a link below this video that will actually put that through onto a doc. Try that really quick. Hopefully I can get that information in time before we leave, but for some reason I am not seeing your question at all in the chat. Looks like Cheryl's not either, so sorry about that, Adrian. Not sure what's happening there or why it's not coming through. All right, let me get back here really quick, and let's see. Roxanne says I want them for I want them for there we go. So now it came through. Blogs are restricted to 670 pixels and portrait, which means I need to limit landscape this size too if I want them inline. Are there plans to increase the size like in galleries, which are much larger? Great question on the blog question. So at the moment, I'm not sure if there's any plans to change that. Now, if you guys weren't aware beforehand, before custom pages were limited to 944 pixels wide, and we just removed that limitation. However, as far as blogs go, I'm not sure if that's something that we're looking at or not. It's definitely a great suggestion, though. I can definitely find out. Or you can reach out to the support team, and we can follow up with you and see if there's any information about that possibly happening. At the moment, I'm not sure if that's something that's being looked at or not. Definitely a great suggestion, though, for sure. So it's definitely something we can look into. I think it's a great idea. I mean, like I said, we just removed that 944 pixel width limit from custom pages. So doing it for the blog is something I assume that we could do. I'm not an engineer, so I'm not sure, but something that we could definitely look into for you. All right, guys, we got about 3 more minutes left, so I'm going to try to take some more email questions really quick. Those of you guys who come hang out with me today on chat, I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all of your questions. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Let me grab another email question really quick. All right. Let's see. Can I add some text for the client to see during the checkout process? Is there a place to edit that? Absolutely. So Zenfolio has a couple of things that are built in called shopping cart messages that you can go in and add custom text to. These are really good if you just want to throw in a quick thank you message that your clients can see during checkout. If you want to let them know that you're going to be away, or something like that. So what you want to do is just go up here to account, and then you're going to go down to selling, and you're going to see right here shopping cart messages. There's actually a couple of different fields in here that you can put. So, and these messages, whatever you type in here, will actually show up and be displayed to the client during the checkout process. So when they're actively going through that, they're going to see these messages. So there's delayed fulfillment, there is a vendor fulfilled products pre-sale and post-sale message. There's also a self-fulfilled product pre-sale and post-sale message that you can put in here. So any information that you want your clients to see during that checkout process, go to account up here, go to selling, shopping cart messages, and you can put that information here and hit save, and that information will show up during the shopping cart checkout process. All right, let's see. Debbie says, I am subscribed already, have watched a couple of very helpful videos, so awesome to have available in the middle of the night. Hey, that's great to hear, Debbie. Glad to hear that those videos are helpful. Definitely, if you have any requests, if you need any help, definitely we are here to help you. We want you to be as successful as possible through Zenfolio, and that we're glad that you're here. Adrian says, could I use the custom page instead of a blog? You could. It doesn't have a posting page like the blog does, so the blog kind of has that blog page where it's the blog summaries, and the custom page doesn't really have that. Now, the custom page does create pages. They're just not all like in a centralized location. So you would either want to put them in a site menu or whatever. But what you could do, you could use custom pages if you're needing to share information. So if you're not wanting to use it like a blog and you're just wanting to use it to display products or answer questions, you can definitely use the custom page and those options. Having the more than 944 pixel width will definitely let you show your images larger there. Adrian, unfortunately, I don't have time to go into any more of that on that. Unfortunately, today we're out of time. Reach out to our support team. Definitely please let them know your question about the blog. They would be more than happy to help with that and to see what, if anything, is coming down the road for our blog feature. You can also definitely shoot us an email at zenfolio.com/contact. You can put attention, Robert. Let me know your question. I'll definitely reach back out to you and see if it's something that I can help you with as well. I do want to say thanks to everybody for joining us today. And like I said, guys, unfortunately, we are out of time. Thanks to everybody who came and jumped in and asked some really awesome questions. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. Now, if you're not subscribed, make sure that you click that subscribe button, which should be popping up somewhere if you're watching the recorded version of this. And until next week, I hope you all have a safe and wonderful weekend.
Just wiggle your hips and shake your chest. Just wiggle your hips.